I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on, so I keep fighting every day. I don't blame myself for my mistakes. I'm only human.
Switch.
I'm only human.
Switch.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on. I'm only human.
Switch.
I'm only human. So I keep fighting every day. I don't blame myself. I don't blame myself. I'm only human.
Hello guys, I'm going live soon. Just share the links, get your friends in here. Hello everyone, welcome to Tronpower Talk. And today we have with us Big Oso, our special guest for the evening. Um, that's one.
Hello, hello. Do you guys hear me, bro? Hi, guys. That's great. I'm happy to be here. Thank you, Cordy, to invite me to this first Tron Power Talk. I think that um, you have all the Tron community expectation to know your background. I think that you have a beautiful and nice story to share with us. And happy to be here, man. I'm really happy to be here to know more about this project, to be part of it. I have some special guests, like yeah, you see Tron guy, you see Sundog, you see everybody's here to watch you to see the power of Tron, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I really feel encouraged, and yes, let's kill this stream, bro. Yes, I think that one of the biggest thing that that people really need to know is like yeah, like your background. I think that it will be nice to know like any projects that we want to see grow, um, any projects that you want people to join with you. We always we always like to know more about like the background, because when you see like the background you can see the values of those persons. So I think that the community will like to know like about your background, maybe where do you study. I know you're from Singapore. I know that you like to work with your university, and I think that that's something really big that you need to be sharing with the community, so the community can get engaged and commit themselves with your project, because we need more young people like you know joining joining these tools that is going to innovate the future of not just. Oh, can you hear me better? Okay, I get close to the mic. Yes, like after all, we really need um, not just in Tron community, we just need in the industry, um, more people, more young people like joining and just show their case, and that in that sense, just know your background, know where you're coming from, who you work with before coming here. And yes, like I think that we can start from that part. So, and I have a lot of questions, so just be prepared, bro. You hear very well, at least. Let me see. I think I can hear you, but let's see if just continue. If I see anything wrong, I can share with you, bro. Yes, no problem. Okay, Corey. Wait, I think your mic is not hearing nothing, bro. So if we can go on, yes, but my mic is functioning. So let me just be talking. So guys, sorry that the mic of Corey is not working well. We're seeing to fix it. So yes, guys. Uh, yes, I know that it's beautiful to hear. Like you see how important is education, and seeing how Corey has been always like searching to being in inside of the industry and achieve it. I think is one of the best best ways to just achieve this kind of technology. So, and I know that he has been traveling. He has had the opportunity to travel. So I really want to know like how I've been able to travel a little bit in my life. So I know that when you travel, you can like really see the big picture of what you study. So I think that's one of the questions I really want to make him like through the stream is how these trips have effect in his vision and how he will achieve them. No, so yes, I don't know, Cody, have you
Hello. I
seen?
think I think I should have fixed it.
Okay, let me see. Just continue talking
Yeah.
and I just confirm you.
So I think I have to start all over again. But I think it should be working. So
I think so. I think so. I think that you need to start.
yeah. So I'll start over again, right? So I start I, s- I, l- I started my journey in technology and coding started in when I was 15. So one of my schools was one of three schools in Singapore to do like this thing called computer science, I believe, computer studies. So I did it's part of the British examination standard that Singapore uses, and that got me an opportunity to get actually a scholarship and then go to get a diploma in business informatics, and that gave me the opportunity to go to New York to become a mobile developer for one of for the one of the biggest advertising agency companies called Y&R, and it's a sub company, a parent company, yeah, a sister company of Wonderman, which the founder actually created direct marketing. So I actually got to shake his hand, and and then I moved on to Singapore Management University, where I graduated with a degree in information systems. And over the years, I've built so many different projects. So I did, I did more development. I did IoT, I did databases, and even did machine learning projects. So I have and that was the precursor to AI, right? Which is a buzzword now. And then I learned about crypto when I was in university. Was never a believer of Bitcoin in the beginning, but over time I understood the value of Bitcoin. And then in 2017 I got into Tron, and yeah, so so that's my educational background. And then I went, I but then before after I graduated, it was the bear market. So I actually went to a more traditional company. It's called VMware. It's a technology software company. So I was a consultant over there, building building solutions for government projects. And if I can and they were like for critical projects. And if I told you who I worked for, I have to kill you because so. Nah, I'm just joking. But it was just those kind of projects that they make you sign a contract that you can't just reveal who you work for. Um, and then my friend got me. Um, he asked me to join him in this regulated crypto exchange. It was based in Bangkok, and it was during COVID. So I actually saw the airport. It looked like a zombie apocalypse. It's an experience that it was really interesting. Like the airport's totally empty.
Empty. Yes.
Yeah, flew into Bangkok. On the plane, someone was wearing a full body suit, the whole headgear, really like a zombie
Yes.
apocalypse. Like it's fully protected. That was a crazy scene to watch. Um, and when I landed in Bangkok, um, they have a whole program to send you to a secure location, a secure hotel. So it was like VIP service. Like they usher you into the car straight, no contact with anyone. Roads were empty. So that was crazy experience for me. Um, and it was a great experience working at regulated exchange. So over there, I came in as a project manager, in the innovation team, and then they found a place for me to lead the launch pool project at the regulated exchange. So I designed the whole product from scratch and worked with the engineering team to get it built, and
Wow.
and um and then I did the whole pipeline from start to end for the whole launch pool project. So that meant business development, so reaching out to projects, getting them to sign agreement to get listed on our product, and then eventually listing on the exchange, all the way to working with the legal team, marketing team, and then because we are operating in 4 different regions, Thailand, Singapore, Australia, and Indonesia. So I had to work with the different teams that work with the regulators. So that was also a eye-opening experience for me, you know, working on a product that's regional and is regulated. So many challenges, um, many learning experiences as well. So I think that was a great opportunity for me. And then from there, due to market unforeseen market circumstances, um, the exchange got affected by the whole FTX collapse, and then I decided to join. I managed to get an opportunity to join Entrepreneur First, which is a accelerator program that's based in London, but they have other cohorts. So I went back to Singapore to do that. So tried to tried to create a project dealing with NFT technology in terms of loyalty, but I didn't find a suitable co-founder. And so right now it brings me here 3 years into my entrepreneurial journey, building on Tron with Tronpower.xyz. Um, yeah, so that's a summary of my stories.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, no, he's incredible, guys. I don't know, guys of Trunk Community, guys. Just to see people talented like Corey is a gift. I believe that Justin Sun is looking for people like you, man. I believe that we need more
Thank you.
builders like you. We know Sunny D. We see Traveler doing Megatron, like mega team, trying to take to help all these builders, and you see that. Everything is getting grounded. And I believe that we're working hard to make that happen. So thank you for sharing your background. I think that is so important for us to know like the background of the people, because you really want to know where you're putting your money, where you're trusting your like the people that is doing these tools for Tron. So yes, man, I'm really happy to hear that you're somewhat experienced, and you're young and you have experience. So that's two things that we need to have when you're entrepreneurship. You need to have those two things things not to start, so I'm happy to hear that. I really want to know, uh like what are the things, like I know, like, okay, let's start from something like basic, like where do you come up with this logo? I know it might, sometimes people think logo is not important, but one of the things that um, when you build a brand, is to make it cooperate, to make it simple, but in the same time make it to powerful and meaningful. So can you give us like a background of your logo? I know it's something simple, but believe me, guys, even a simple logo, not everybody can do it. So knowing that you're someone that have knowledge, someone that have worked with companies, I really know that you choose this logo for something. So if you can share with us why you took the decision of those colors, maybe why you choose like yes, why you choose like to build this logo like this type.
Yeah, so that's a great question. Like I think that's actually a story behind the logo, right? So I wanted it to be simple but recognizable as well. So I started doodling on pieces of paper, like what kind of logo it would look like. Then I'm a Ledger user, so I looked at a Ledger logo and it was really simple. I looked at other platforms. They had very really simple and identifiable logos. So I decided, eh, um, I don't know, I don't know how I came up with it, but it ended up being inspired by the start button, right? Because it kind of resonated with power and starting, energy in terms um, of that. So I did like, if you look at how, power buttons is like a sort of a semicircle with a line down line down the middle. So it's actually supposed to represent like a power button, but in the T form, so the T for Tron Power. So I think, yeah, I think it started with name first and then the logo. So that's, I came out Tron Power, and then I came out this, start button, letter T logo, which is very easily identifiable and also easy for me to make. So all the logos I did it myself. Um, yeah,
No, no, it's incredible, and if you see it, it's like I don't know how do you say yeah, like a pillar. It seems like a pillar and something that is like supporting a pillar. You understand? I see it like that too. I see like something
interesting.
that you can put something inside and have like some like a pillar. So I think that is great. It's great to know because something like I do business too, you know, and I have not studied, not close of all the things that you have studied, but I know like how to design stuff, and I really see like you say sometimes it's keep it simple and stupid, you know. Sometimes you just keep it like that so people can get it. So congratulations, is beautiful. I think that knowing the
Thank you.
background of all these small details make the difference, you know. And I see that yeah, like all these stories that you're sharing, um, they're really getting me to love your story, you know. And now I want to share and I want to know like when you decide to start like building on Tron, um, what are the things that you think that they're challenging? Like I know that you really what are the things that you think that we like community we need to help builders because it's important for us to touch these kind of topics because that's the only way we can grow, you know. How can we like community get involved with your project? I think that's like really important, you know.
Yeah, so I, I think as a builder, I was fortunate enough to have invested in Tron a long time ago. So I have the, let's say, the the TRX to stake and have some energy to build my project. So that's that's just one part, right? That's just the start. But the other part is obviously the community, and on top of that will be, getting the business connections to leverage on my platform, like to buy energy. So that's another challenge as well. But the first challenge is community, right? I think it's I came I was not active for the past several years in Tron, especially. So I started, connecting with the streams first on X. So and then I met Gordian, who introduced me to the ambassador group, and that's where I started to build the connections. Um, and then I tried to connect with other communities. So I think as a founder, I really tried to hustle and try to just connect with other communities. But I would say it hasn't been that easy so far. But I'm just trying to hustle. So I think we need stronger communities, more and differentiated communities. I think it needs to be more vibrant, and I think
Okay,
definitely like,
okay, Corey, you just get cuffed.
oh, I got cut off.
You just get caught in the. I think you were saying something.
Something off. You got cut off for me too.
Okay, okay. Do you,
Yeah, I hear you now.
Corey? I think you're rugging, bro.
Can you hear me
Yes,
now?
you got rugged. Okay, can you? Yes, can you just start again? You need to start again.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
So
now
yeah, yeah,
now you're okay. Let's
yeah.
see.
So I'll just summarize again. So yeah, I think there are two points, right? One is
Okay,
okay. Maybe
it's like lagging a little bit.
it's lagging a bit.
It's lagging. Now I see you're like lagging, but you're with a big smile. So is a beautiful shot.
How's the audio though? Audio is
So
okay.
yes,
Is the
guys,
audio
you
lagging
can
as
see
well?
that is but I really I really get admire when I see young people like Corey um, really trying to create community. You know, I think is beautiful to see how community has been like building. Let me see if everything's okay.
Hello, can you hear me? Big also, can you hear me? No. Hello.
Hello. What's up, bro?
Hello, bro. Can you hear me? I think it should be
Okay, we're
back.
back on
Yeah.
live. I don't know. I'm like, I'm scared, man. I'm
No,
like, do I need to talk? Did I need to?
no,
I told you that if I see something wrong, I just start dancing. I
yeah, you gotta
told
stop
you.
dancing.
I,
I think it's. I
I
think
was,
we're
I
just.
was, I was preparing. I was preparing myself to dance. I'm like, man, it's the moment to dance.
Okay, let
You
me
know.
check. I
So
think my frames are dropping. Maybe that's why.
let me see if everything's okay. Let's refresh. Let me see. Okay, I think is
You know what?
now.
I think we need a laptop sponsor or a PC sponsor um, um, to sponsor this program to upgrade my laptop. I actually dropped my laptop like a couple of months ago, so I don't know if that affected it. Um,
I think we're back.
yeah, back.
We're
Nice.
back.
Okay, that's good.
We're back. So, guys, thank you guys for being here. Remember to give a comment, give a like. Just Corey, I just saw like a message of Hunter giving congrats of the work that you're doing, and this stream is being really successful. So congrats, Corey. Just feel encouraged that you're being seen and your work is being seen, and that's what we want in Tron. We want builders to be you need to step out in the community. You need to take out action and step out. Just put a webcam, buy a mic, and say, okay, we need to build community. So yes, Corey, you was really touching a great point. So I would like you get rock before. So please, can you just touch again that topic about like what are the things that you challenging inside of building on Tron, and not just on Tron. I think that just building any business, you have challenge. It's not that you have challenge just in Tron. I think that anytime that you just decide to do something new in a new environment, you always get challenged. So how do you deal with it, and what are you going to do to fix that, like CEO of Tron Power?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, just a comment. I think you're rocking me with all your animations on your browser, man. It's like just too many things going on. I'm just joking. Um, yeah, so the 3 points I was talking about, right? So first point is, okay, specifically for Tron is I'm lucky enough to have invested in Tron, so I have uh, a decent size of, of Tron that I can stake and build my platform to sell energy and bandwidth. But not many other builders have that opportunity, so they probably have to fundraise um, in order to do something like my platform. Um, Second point is community. And third point is getting actual businesses to use my platform. So those are the challenges I face. So on the point of community, so I wasn't an active member for several years, so I came back this year and managed to get into the ambassador group and connect with other communities. But it has been challenging. So I think we Tron and a wider community needs to I guess, I mean, they're doing great, but I think they have to do better to just get more attention and more users to pay attention to what's building on Tron. So I think there are many interesting opportunities for Tron to affect the real world in terms of payments. There are many innovative projects I see on in the TBL, the Tron Builders League, that will have actually impact in the world, leveraging on Tron. Um, so I think community is one challenge definitely, um, and then trying to get businesses to use my platform definitely as a new platform is definitely a challenge. So I think overall it always helps if people follow our socials, share our posts. So that's what I've been trying to do. And then earlier in the stream you mentioned I'm trying to work at my university, and so that's one of, like I say, offline strategy I'm trying to do in terms of getting offline media attention, trying to help with education, just offline online as well, and then you know hopefully find something to do with my university in terms of I'm building a next gen DeFi protocol. Maybe their research arm or their blockchain club research arm can do some interesting reports on my protocol that I'm building. So actually this week I'm gonna speak with the blockchain club in my university in Singapore. They're doing a 101 workshop. So I'm big fan of education in terms of the space. Education is big when you're working in a regulated exchange. That's very important, and I think it's important in the crypto space as well, to educate users, whether it's using a hardware wallet to secure your funds, or just basic safety, or just how to use the Tron blockchain, for example. I think that's very important.
Wow, that's that's good to hear, and it's so important to know that. I really encourage, like, I always share with the community, like, builders and people that are building like their own projects inside of Tron and the whole ecosystem. I can say, bro, that since I get to know you, you've been helping. Like, we know that Score Milk is doing like these tournaments in all the days. You have like a Monday, Tuesday. You have a lot of tournaments in Score Milk. So anyone, guys, that really wants to see the game fight that is happening on Tron, you should go and look for Score Milk. It's a great project that is really killing it, with really good initiatives. So, guys, I can say that Corey is always trying to connect with us. He's always trying to build a community. So, guys, don't forget that, just to like a comment, just to share like a post, to be on the stream is a really nice. It's like, for us that we're building, it's like a crown. When you guys command, when you guys wish good to us, and I always say that you can always do something for your community. So thank you, everybody that is just showing relevance to the things that we're doing. But in the same time, Corey, I know that you're really up to be creating community. I know that you're always trying to be on the mega spaces. You're always trying to be on any stream that we're building. You're always there. So we're happy to see people like you, man. So never stop being like that, and never feel disencouraged. The life of a builder is, I think there's like a three steps. When you're building something, the first one, you always, when you're building something, you're always happy because you're like, oh, this new idea is going to be the fucking great stuff, and you always start with like passion. Then when you start building, you take your, it takes more time, and you're taking time to build, and you're like, maybe sometimes they're like, I always represented like someone that is working with the sun, and you're like building, and maybe there's a moment that you have heat, you're tired, maybe no one came to work, and you're the only one building, and you're like feeling like shit. That's the truth. You're feeling like shit, and you're like, man, I don't want to build anymore. But that's the moment that you, like CEO, like entrepreneurship, you just need to continue building, building, and remember why you did it, and that's like the second. And the third phase is that when you're in the top after you build, now you can see the view, now you can be happy of the results that you're being doing. So just feel encouraged to keep building. I really like to hear like all these stories that you're sharing. So
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
man, I yes, yes, continue.
Thanks for encouragement. And yeah, just you mentioned like Skull Milk. And yeah, so going back to the point of community. I think Skull Milk has been so supportive of Tron Power. George he's leading the Discord game nights, which is actually going to be in a few hours from now. So I think I think George is in the comments section somewhere, or he's watching live. But yeah, everyone check out Skull Milk. They have a game nights, and they're giving out prizes every week, actually twice a week. Actually more than that now. Now they've onboarded other chains, and yeah. So I think I receive a lot of support from Skull Milk, and Just Money as well. They highlighted our dep on their hub, their DeFi hub, if you want to call it that. So I think projects supporting each other is what I hope to see more of, and that's what I'm trying to do myself, right? With Tronpower Talk, which is to highlight other innovative TBL projects that are trying to change the world, trying to improve status quo. Yeah, so I think that's the whole vision of Tronpower and Tronpower Talk. And speaking of sponsors, right? We actually have a sponsor. Do you know Big Oso?
That's great. That's
You know,
great.
we,
So
you know, you want to see the sponsor, and it's actually voiced by our intern. I'm gonna play it right now.
go for it, brother.
Yeah.
Tronpower is a next-gen DeFi platform,
Great,
building
great,
an
great.
innovative new DeFi protocol and features the most innovative
You have,
energy
you
market,
have here
Tron.
these
Its dynamic price
sponsor.
boost helps
So
to get the
guys,
best prices for both buyers and sellers of energy or bandwidth, up to 15% more profits. Tronpower also features a free hyper-customizable wallet management system that is non-custodial, helping auto-compound your TRX yields to get the best rewards on Tron. This offer is free for limited period only and will likely be gated in the future, so just enable automation with 100,000 energy with staked TRX and you get a great bunch of benefits, enjoying almost 7% more profits in automated energy cells.
Yeah. I think you couldn't hear the lovely
Yes,
voice of Tiffany. That's our
that's why.
intern. I had to mute
Yes, that's
you
why I
for a
was
second.
quiet.
Yeah, I had to mute you for a
Yes,
second.
I was quiet.
But yeah,
Yes, thank you. Thank
that's the inside
you.
joke.
Because
That's our sponsor for this episode. Hopefully we get more sponsors in the future, maybe by Trondell. I think maybe
yes,
Hunter
yes.
is lurking in the comments section. Um, yeah, so I think that segues into I guess the last portion of this is podcast, which is what Tron Power is and about our energy market, and what's the roadmap like for next few months. So as mentioned, Tron Power has an energy market which saves transaction fee up to 80% on transaction fees on Tron. We have innovated in several areas where it's like the dynamic price boost for especially for long term energy sales. We actually boost the price of the buy orders, and basically what that does is actually gives energy buyers the best prices as well as the energy sellers the best prices. So it just benefits everyone. And we have a free wallet management system which is hyper customizable. It's non-custodial using um, Tron's permission model, which is quite different from other blockchains. You can choose certain permissions that other wallets can manage for you. So that's how we are able to do it. And we innovated in giving users a choice to um, in the wallet management in terms of like auto compounding your rewards daily, weekly, or even monthly. So it's it's all hyper customizable up to your needs and your situation. And the next point is, Tron. We are building a next gen DeFi protocol. It's in stealth. Um, I can't really, because it's in stealth. There's not much I can share, but I think it's game changing. It's if you join our Telegram group, I actually revealed a little bit of what it tries to solve. Um, Other people are trying to solve it in different sectors of the DeFi markets. I'm solving the similar problems, but with a different token model and a different sector. Um, so I'm still working on the white paper and the protocol itself. I have the foundation of it. I have the, the, the concepts. I have partially developed the smart contracts. It's just I just need time to work it out and test it, and I'll get it audited as well. And then I think it's super useful, especially in the bull market, but it's also really useful in the bear market. And as promised, I'm gonna give a clue to what project reactor. Basically, we have a project reactor mini puzzle on our website. So I think people have been asking for this clue. It apparently is too hard, but I think there's a reason why it's hard, right? There's actually a price hidden behind it. I will release our campaign eventually, but so the clue is that we actually use a word cipher to convert it into numbers. So you have to enter a certain set of numbers to get past the reactor doors. So the clue is that the base word that we use for the cipher is less than 8 characters. So you have the base word, use the cipher, and then you get the numbers. So that base word that you use is less than 8 characters. Yeah. So that's essentially it. Big also have any questions on
Yes,
Project
no, for
Reactor?
me, like
Uh,
I mean, first of all, I just want to like highlight that we're more than 70 people watching the stream. So
nice.
that's congrats, Corey. That's a lot. We need to understand that when we try to reach people, knowing that we have like more than 70 people hearing your story, watching Trump Power, is just the beginning. So thank you, Corey, for letting me be here in the first episode. Like, let me tell you something. It's not how we start; it's how we're going to finish. So I believe that this is just the beginning of something great. So I just wanted to highlight that. And yes, for me, it's really nice what you're sharing. I think that is innovative, like you say, and like you say, I think that is a moment for us to like community to support young people like you with this vision. We encourage everybody that is a builder to come on Tron, to test Tron, to see the resources that Tron have, and the community that is emerging. We can see with the story of Hunter that he started like just like an active member, and now he's like leading change of big stuff inside of Bitcoin. So we have a great community that wants to see young generations achieve their dreams and use Tron to achieve their goals. So I'm happy, Corey, to know your story. I don't know if the people they will be. When you told me about this clue, for the reactor, I don't. For for me it's really difficult. It's like I'm not like really the best someone to think. So I'm like, okay, if someone understand that, it's enough. But I believe that George is going to really see the way to going to see what is there. So I'm happy to hear that, man.
And what if I told you there's a prize behind it, and then I think you'll work super hard to to get the prize, no?
Yes, yes,
But the
yes.
biggest
You guys
prize,
need to try it.
yeah. But the biggest prize is actually finding out what project reactor is, and you get alpha on what it is.
Yes, 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 yes. So yes, man. And how is your like right now? You're like you're working like alone, but what are you like? What are your vision? Like I always one of the things that happens, or at least when I've been in Tron, sometimes I see people like they come with their they with their memes. They bring they bring like projects, and they just come and leave. And what can we like what can we see with you in the future? What is your projection right now? Like, let's say to 5 to 10 years. I like to talk like that. Do you see yourself like in 10 years doing this? Do you see building Trump Power in 10 years? Like, we see Cory building 10 years on Tron? Are you committed,
Um,
bro?
I don't know. 10 years is for me is too far, even for 5 years, especially in technology. But um, I have to say, after starting my entrepreneur journey, I'm 99.999% sure that I will never go back to a corporate job. Um, yeah, so there are many things I actually want to do. There's one thing I want to do is also push for a Bitcoin treasury in Singapore. So that's a
Wow.
big ask, but as a some people might call me a Bitcoin maxi, but I don't think I'm a Bitcoin maxi because um, I hold other coins as well. But I think I see the value in Bitcoin. I see how the system is broken. The system is just broken, right? And Bitcoin solves that. And I don't I it can help people, right? Like you see the the purchasing power of fiat drops, and people essentially lose their purchasing power and they struggle with life, and that's partially because of the problems of that fiat brings, right? So that's one aspirational goal that I have, I guess. um, but in terms of Tron Power itself, there are many branches, or things I can branch off to do. um, Project Reactor, the protocol itself, is the foundation for everything I want to do in terms of expanding on it. So I have ideas to expand on Project Reactor. I've probably mentioned it before, but there are things I want to explore, like RWAs and payments. But for that, I'll probably have to
Mm,
fundraise for that to expand the team, because that comes with regulations and many more
yes.
headaches. Uh, so I have to start first with the protocol. I have to change one step at a time. I'm already taking a huge step trying to build a new version, a new model, a new token model, improving on the existing ones. The model I'm basing it off, it's a very standard one, but with my innovations, I think it really evolves to a different kind of model. I would say it's a 3.0 version, but I think it's a whole different model. I think
Wow.
it's, yeah, quite interesting. Yeah.
So no, and I think Corey that uh, you have like a really big privilege living in Singapore. That let me tell you and highlight you that uh, you right now there's like like right now Singapore represents like a place that people is innovating. Um, even investors all around the globe they look for places worth invest, and one of the places they see they want to invest is in Singapore. So I believe that if you really work your ass like you're doing right now, you're going to get really great support. Let's make happen. I believe we're going to see you on Tonkin 2049 this year. Are we going to be seeing you hanging out with the Tron Dow team?
Definitely, I'll
I believe so. No, I
definitely will
believe so.
be active. I was in last year. I was in the Solana ecosystem because I was helping another project. But this year,
Wow.
definitely gonna gonna meet you guys. Hopefully, you come to Singapore and connect with everyone that's coming to Singapore. And yeah, and one thing that's I try to be pushed back is the regulations in Singapore. I mean, regulations are always going to be there, but I think deregulation is it's helpful for builders because even for me, I was a bit fearful that the new regulations that's in Singapore that came out recently might affect me. But based on my research, after doing a bit more research and and chatting with other people, like I think I'm not affected in terms of my protocol because I'm not non-custodial solution and um, not dealing with money markets. But that kind of regulation kind of puts fear into builders. So that's one other thing I wanted to push as well, right? Like help other builders
Wow.
in the space as well. Because I'm sort of connected. If you look into my background, I shared, I'm sort of connected with the the, s- the system in Singapore as well. So yeah, you
Wow.
do your own digging.
Let's kill it, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like a key opinion leader in the Web3 space in Singapore as well. So yeah,
And I think that we need to achieve that, man. I believe that any tronic that is in Singapore, please, or you're even maybe a builder, that maybe is you're in the Asian team, please connect with Cory. Um, Try to reach Cory. We need to build together. I think that one of the challenge things that I seen when I went to Singapore is that like the Asian team was like like the one in another area is like so difficult to engage. Maybe we have like the language barriers that
hmm
doesn't really make us together to talk together, because maybe you just talk Chinese and I don't understand Chinese, so maybe that's why we cannot talk. But
hmm
I believe that we need to focus on getting union. We need to continue building. We need to. I know there's. We need to see the way to connect more with the builders in every part of the world. So I'm happy to hear that. I believe, Corey, that you're going to be soon, not even in the far future. I see you like a leader inside of Singapore. I believe that you're going to be one of the biggest leaders on Web3 if you propose yourself to be that person. So yes, man, I'm really happy, and I believe in you. I believe that we're going to see great things coming from you, and yes, man, we always here to just be achieving life and goals together. You know.
thanks
So
for
guys,
definitely thanks for believing in me. That's um yeah, I think that's very um good words of inspiration for me. I as a founder, like you really want to get as much support as possible. I think that's really good to hear from you. And that's actually my goals, right? Like trying to make impact in not only in the digital world but in the offline world as well. Like because it affects us in the real world, right? So yeah.
even if I need to go and live in Singapore, I just go. I love it. When I was there, I love it. So we can go and eat really great food. So yes, man. So yes, I think that I'm like, how do you see, like, you want to, maybe, I don't know if you see any questions from the people. We're almost going to reach 100 people watching this stream, so thank you guys.
Nice.
Everybody, thank you for being sharing, making your comment. We appreciate you guys, that you guys are with us, committed, and hearing this great story.
Yeah, I think yeah, before we close off this episode, I guess if anyone has questions, just comment it in the YouTube live stream, or if the X broadcast stream, we'll try and check out the comments. But yeah, I think just to close it off, I guess next few months, the Tron Power Talk is gonna highlight other projects. So look out for our other episodes. I think we'll definitely have Score Milk on. We'll have even I think we're looking at probably Suncats might be keen to do our podcast. We'll have Tron Score interested. I think many other interesting projects. I think AI Insure. I think that's an interesting project. I personally wanna find out more about. I think trying to get them
And
onto the
and I don't know, Corey, if you think the same, but I really encourage like Tronlink Wallet. I encourage Stunduck founders. I encourage Twisker founder. I encourage everybody, guys. I like we just not need just like this. We know that there's like big projects, less projects, but I encourage guys that if you're building, like I would like to hear about like some pump, and I know that maybe you see us maybe like with no big followers, but that's not the deal. The followers will come, like that's let me tell you something. The followers, you just need to have one guys, just one great interview. You just need to have like just one great thing to just have followers. But the important thing is the relationship you create with the community. You just don't make connections with someone that, oh, because he has followers he can bring users. Not just that, guys. We need to encourage, like, even me that I'm doing like stream stuff like that. I will wish one day that people see me, people that they have bigger projects see me, and say, okay, let me be part of what you're doing. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be like a competition for you, but you're going to show your humility, you're going to show what you care about building. So it's important for us to really see big projects supporting these initiatives, because that's the only way we will grow. Like I always do in Thursdays, emotion intelligence talks, because I like, if you let me, Corey, to share a little bit about that, I would really like to share that, because it's really important for the community to understand the power of emotion intelligence inside of our community. I believe that we need to create resilient communities that understands the value of each human being, each member of the team. And that doesn't mean that you need to accept what they say, but at least, we see people with depressions. We know that this week we're going to talk about depression, how to avoid it, how to pass through it, and how to detect it. They say that. Let me just confirm you. This is almost like every 4 hour. I think every. Let me just give you this data that when I saw it, I was so impressed. It's going to take me like one second to just give it to you. I'm looking for it. It's something that when I even put it in the post. Let me see here. It says like every wow, that's like every hour, guys. Every fucking hour, like through this stream, just 1 hour past, 80 persons just commit suicide because they lack of emotion intelligence. And I don't know you guys, but maybe you're hearing me and you know what you're passing through. Maybe you lost millions, maybe you lost thousands, maybe you lose money that you couldn't lose. Maybe you fight with your girlfriend. Maybe you're building something and you don't even hear your team. So in 1 hour, more than 80 people have just take their life off because they didn't have the ways to manage their emotions. So I think that in Tron, we want to build strong community. We want to build community with purpose. People with purpose, because that's the only way to make great stuff. So thank you, Corey, for letting me share this, because for me it's really important for the community to know that it's important to create this info, because anytime, guys, anytime your friend can just commit. I have people that they have lost their lives, so that's why I feel so in the need of talking about this topic,
Yeah, definitely. I think the spaces that you do are really important, and yeah, I think everyone should check it out. Yeah, so that yeah, we're here to share everyone's side projects or projects, whether it's actual dev or community space. Yeah, so yeah, everyone should follow our socials, um, follow Tron Power. Oh, I mean, we lost. But yeah, follow our telegrams and Twitter accounts for the latest news, and I think that should be it for our stream. I think that not many questions left. Okay, we have one question though. I think we'll do one question before we end our stream.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, so I think that's fine. Same bet as when project reactor. Um, yeah, so the goal of my plan was to release project reactor by token 2049. Um, I guess I have a question for the community, right? Or big also. Like, would you use a new protocol if it's not audited? I think.
I think
Yeah. Go ahead.
I think I will. I think I will. If I know, like the background, it's
Mm-hmm.
always so important to connect with the background,
Mm-hmm.
and we're doing it.
Yeah, but because one thing it solves is, I guess because I'm using smart contracts, right? I just want to ensure that using the smart contract just ensures that that the I don't know if I can reveal this, but whatever assets you put in the smart contracts, it cannot be stolen or it can't be routed, right? So I think that's the whole point of leveraging on smart contracts, and that's the whole point of the audit, is to ensure that there's no malicious code in the smart contract. So that project reactor is solves that on the Tron ecosystem, and obviously it solves other problems in the DeFi space. Yeah, so that's why we are you know that's why we want the audit to be done. But the goal is get it launched on testnet, hopefully by token 2049, and then we can carry on from there. Um, Another question, um, will we be adding Tron Power to not AI Tron meme strategic reserve? I'm not too sure if that's the route we'll go, but tr- Project Reactor has the opportunity to work with many other projects, in terms of maybe what we would call a strategic reserve or token pool. There's a big opportunity to expand on Project Reactor, and I think I'll just leave it at that until we actually release Project Reactor, and yeah, you'll see. I think you'll see the possibilities once I release it. Yeah.
Great to see Simba asking question. Thank you, Simba. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you, everybody that is taking their time to be around. I think it's so important to create community, and I see that we're more than 100 people watching the stream. So I'm really happy to be part of this. We're 112, so I like the number 12. So I feel that we're lucky, guys. We're lucky to be here. And the first episode, I feel so happy. And yes, Corey, I thank you. I
Yeah.
really
So
appreciate you.
yeah. So thank you,
Yes,
thank you for me myself. Like thank you for being part of the first episode. showing your energy to the stream and helping me with preparing for this stream, and then and just engaging with me, and then hopefully we'll have more interesting projects on in the future episodes, and then maybe more people to so hopefully we'll get more interesting projects on board to talk on Tronpower Talk, and then just build the community and help each other out.
That's great. That's
Alright,
great, Cory.
so I think we can end it off, and look out for more episodes. Follow our follow Big Oso's Twitter, follow my personal Twitter, and then our Telegram group, and Telegram.
And don't forget Score Milk today. There's Tron tournament, guys. I think that more than $200 in gifts. Sometimes there's like a free mint for T-Bulls. So this like NFT, you can play with it. So guys, everybody just try to connect, share, comment, and just like the post, just like the fucking post. It's just a like, and you're helping a lot, guys. So thank you, guys.
All right, thanks everyone for tuning in. 100 viewers is really more than my initial expectations. Is really huge, and hope to build this podcast into something bigger and help builders as well. That's my goal to help, and all right, see ya.
I'm going to be like that. God bless you, bro. Thank you for inviting me.
Line is right, and it is me every time. Couldn't run, I'll try. So do it one more time. I don't wanna free fall, dancing in your cold. I just know what's on your mind. Spin me for so long, under your control. I just love you one more time. When you